Beer. Beer is one of the oldest alcoholic drinks in the world, made by fermenting grains like barley with water, hops, and yeast. The grains provide sugars, the yeast turns those sugars into alcohol, and the hops add bitterness and aroma. Beer usually has a lower alcohol content than most other drinks, which is part of why it became a daily beverage in many cultures. From light lagers to dark stouts, its range of flavor comes mostly from the brewing method and the type of grain used. Wine. Wine is made by fermenting grapes, though other fruits can be used as well. The natural sugars in grapes turn into alcohol through fermentation without the need for distillation. Red wine gets its color from fermenting with grape skins, while white wine is usually fermented without them. Wine has deep roots in regions like Europe and the Middle East, and its taste can vary widely depending on the grape variety and where it was grown. Vodka. Vodka is a distilled spirit known for its clean and neutral taste. It is usually made from grains or potatoes and then distilled multiple times to remove impurities. Because it has very little flavor, vodka is commonly used in cocktails. It originated in Eastern Europe, where it became deeply tied to cultural traditions. Whiskey. Whiskey is distilled from fermented grain mash and then aged in wooden barrels. The aging process gives it color and much of its flavor, often adding notes of caramel, smoke, or spice. Different grains and regional rules create styles like bourbon, Scotch, and Irish whiskey. The time spent in the barrel is what transforms a clear spirit into a rich, amber drink. Rum. Rum is made from sugarcane byproducts like molasses or fresh sugarcane juice. After fermentation and distillation, it may be aged in barrels, which deepens its flavor and color. Rum is closely connected to the Caribbean, where sugar plantations once dominated. It can be light and crisp or dark and full-bodied, depending on how it is produced. Tequila. Tequila is a distilled spirit made from the blue agave plant, primarily in Mexico. The heart of the agave is cooked, crushed, fermented, and distilled to produce the final drink. Some tequilas are bottled soon after distillation, while others are aged in barrels to develop smoother, more complex flavors. Strict regional rules define what can legally be called tequila. Gin. Gin starts as a neutral distilled spirit that is flavored with botanicals, especially juniper berries. The blend of herbs, spices, and citrus peels gives gin its distinct aroma and taste. It became especially popular in England, where it played a major role in social history. Sake. Sake is a Japanese alcoholic drink made from fermented rice. Although often called rice wine, its brewing process is closer to beer because the starch in rice must first be converted into sugar before fermentation. The polishing of the rice and the brewing method greatly affect the final flavor. Sake can be served warm or chilled, depending on the style and tradition.